He was always a small guy in the forms we've seen him in like the little comic strips, but I didn't know he was this small. Look, like if Nekomata is taller than you, then dang man, boy needs to drink some milk. All right, let's talk to Nicole. What's up, guys? We're playing Zenless Zone Zero today. It's a little strange. How come I'm starting part 1 in this game as a level 52 player? Well, the reason for that is I didn't think I would get back into content creating so soon, so I kind of played a lot of Zenless on my own time. But now that I am making content for YouTube, why not play this for you guys? I've progressed quite a bit in the story. I'm pretty much caught up with chapter 1, 2, and 3, but they, along with the new character they released, there's also chapter 4 now, as I can show you guys here. But yeah, the main story, prologue chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the new one, and I don't really know too much about it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see where this goes. Now, before we do that, let me show you guys what my account has so far. Let's go to agents and okay, so I spend money on this game, but not too much money. All right, I only buy like the monthly passes, and sometimes if there's like a especially good deal, I'll consider it, but I don't really spend that much. Not on this game. I've spent like maybe 60 bucks so far, and I have great rewards to show for it. My luck in the gacha is so freaking good, guys. I was able to get Bernice. I won the 50-50 on Bernice. I won the 50-50 on Yanagi. I won the 50-50 on Miyabi, and I also won the 50-50 on her freaking weapon. The chances of that happening is like what, like 6% or something like that. But holy crap, pretty freaking lucky. My main team before was Yanagi, Bernice, and Lucy, but now that I have Miyabi, I'm still building her. She's not really fully done yet. If you look at her equipment, I have her weapon, but I'm missing this crucial part. I'm missing one of the discs, and I've been waiting for like a tuner calibrator thing so I can get the stat I want, because I don't really want to gamble on this because there's so many possible different stats you can get. But yeah, most of my mainline characters are level 60. My secondary characters, Soldier 11, Ambi, and Nicole. And the rest of them I haven't really leveled up. Because even in Shiyu Defense, you really only use 2 teams of characters. So I don't really need a 3rd team right now. In terms of the skills, I've leveled them up quite a bit. As you can see from Miyabi here. Here's Bernice, here's Lucy, Yanagi. These 3 are less leveled, but these 4 right here, I put a lot of effort and time into them. So they're pretty well off. Alright, anyways, guys, let's just dive right in and continue on the main story. I've been holding this off just so I could play with you guys. Alright, let's talk to our sister. Wise, are you ready? If you're free, I'll contact Nicole now. Let's do it. Oh, about to enter immersive storytelling. Alright, I'll contact Nicole now. Wise, you turn on the TV and switch to the news channel.
Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin, and the streets today are busier than usual. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Citizens are urged to cooperate fully if they encounter officers on patrol.
I wonder how they're gonna leave off of what they ended off last chapter with Pearlman and all that. Let's see.
Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corporation scandal wide open, Inspector Bringer!
Hey, who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a construction site. Staff only.
The media is recording somewhere where they shouldn't be.
What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view.
Why, you little...
I do like the writing in Zenless. I've seen a lot of, like, throughout the game, I've seen a lot of stuff. I'm like, dang, you know, these writers really put in something. I think I've seen, okay, Lighter called someone an NPC at some point. Bell used the word Riz. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, it's pretty funny, so, you know.
Right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on its
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal.
Oh,
He's
really?
Sarah's partner, her protector, her secret ally, Inspector Bringer.
Now, Inspector Bringer isn't really the most upstanding guy from what I've seen, but I don't think there's nothing that's shown so far that would indicate him being like this evil, nefarious dude either. So, you know, I don't know if we can take his words at face value here.
I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the real villains. You have to believe me.
Wow, this art is so pretty. Zenless Zone Zero, not only is the animation so fluid, and one of the reasons I even started playing this game is I just saw some of the animations in the character design. I was like, holy crap! Just like look at this lineup right here, the Cunning Hairs. Got Billy, Nikomata, Nicole, and Ambi. Their color scheme, character design, and just the art in general, it's so beautiful. The game's awesome.
Phew! Made it! Why is traffic in the city always so slow? It's like half the speed of the outer ring. Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the outer ring? Don't tell me you've just been speeding this whole time, Nicole.
And I am playing this with the English voices. That's kind of what I started with, and I've kind of gotten used to it. So and plus it's easier for me to make commentary on and bounce off their dialogue when they're speaking English, regardless, right? And I do really like the English voice actors. Nicole and Belle, they sound pretty great.
What? Darn it! I have been going to the outer ring a lot lately. A good thing they can't give me a ticket because I always take my license plate off before I get back into town.
Oh, I don't know if that's very legal, Nicole.
That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place. Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. It's just me and my car. You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. Whether it's I'm here to take you to the outer
sorry, I
ring so
skipped
we
that
can come
a
up with
little
a
bit.
plan.
Huh? If he's so important, then why not just bring him back to New Eridu? Why come all the way to get us?
Oh yeah, as you guys probably already noticed, I chose Wise over Belle when when playing this game. Just like how I don't know, I generally go in Mihoyo games, especially I generally go with the male protagonist. A lot of guys are gonna probably be like, "What the heck? You know, what are you dumb?" But you know, in some parts I regret, in some parts I don't regret. Just like in Genshin, I chose the male protagonist. Same thing with Honkai Star Rail, and now in Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know. I gotta keep the tradition going. You know, I can't just end it here. But Belle is really cute though, and some of her dialogue is really cute, and especially when she takes the picture and you go into camera mode and you reverse the picture. She has some. I like Belle's poses way more than Wise, but Wise has his own, you know, good things about him.
I wanted to, but it's election season right now, and security checks in and out of the outer ring are 10 times more strict than in the city. If what Perlman said is true, PubSec would definitely have arrested him on the way in. The enemies are out in the open, and we're in the shadows. Based on past experience, we'll probably need a low-key plan. You mean the Hollows? Exactly! The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bamboo ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use the Hollows, we'll need a reliable proxy. You only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the construction site. This could assist with your long-term objectives.
Yeah, they're keeping that mystery up for quite a bit now.
That's true. The Cunning Hairs, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon. It all began with this scandal. What do you think, Wise?
They're gonna bring all the boys together this chapter, right? Let's head to the outer ring.
It's time we see this through. Alright, I'll go, but just me. Belle will stay home and help coordinate remote support through the HDD.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the city. Don't forget to bring your little buddy. Oh, by the way, can we use your car? If my car gets stopped, my license application is doomed.
Nicole always have something going on.
You're driving without a license?
All right. Silliness aside, let's drive to the outer ring with Nicole. I do like this little statue. Ready to go, Proxy? Are we heading out now? Yes, we are. Sure, let's go. Okay, let's get ready to set off. Target, outer ring. As for the route, well, you're in charge of driving, so I'll leave the navigation to you. I'll just be sitting in the passenger seat, observing nearby public security checkpoints. With my years of street experience, I'll let you know immediately if anyone starts to target us. Meanwhile, outside the dead-end hollow, at the scene of the Vision Corporation scandal.
New Eridu is a city of miracles. The only sanctuary that can protect people in this world plagued by Hollow.
Ooh, they made a proper 3D model of Bringer here. All we've seen him depicted so far was in 2D form, I think? Unless, actually, he might have showed up in 3D form in one of the earlier chapters, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Because it's been a while since I played the other parts. Should have gotten a little refresher before I started chapter 4, but, you know, it's fine. It'll come that back to me.
That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. The days spent wandering the wastelands hiding from hollows were harsh. Hope was all that kept me going. From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep this beacon of hope safe. To protect this miracle city for everyone. And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose groups like Vision Corporation that disregard human life.
So now he's... I don't know if he's who he's talking to, right? But he was talking to the press. And he's directly, you know, saying he's against the Vision Corporation, which is the opposite of what Perlman's saying. So, you know, someone's lying here. Something's not right.
Just like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero for the people. Build, for everyone.
Stumbling on your words a little bit there, Bringer. Just like me sometimes. Without the editing, I've been stumbling on my words like half the time, guys. It's rough out here.
Stupid speech.
Oh, is he practicing? You hear the clear, crisp click-clack of high heels on the floor as a tall figure in black and red slowly approaches, ignoring Bringer's venomous stare.
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it that hard to recite your own story?
Oh, okay. Perlman's got a little credit now. Things are a little suspicious. Alright, they're in contact and they're talking with each other.
Sarah, what are you doing here?
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something to celebrate?
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the Outer Ring or those worthless gangs.
Interesting.
The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
I wonder what he has to gain and why he's doing all this with her, you know? Not exactly too sure on that. Unless it's for, like, just more power.
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstances.
Let me make this clear. We're equals. I don't need you telling me how to do things.
There's a little bit of friction here in this partnership.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help you formulate a new plan. Take a look at this.
She hands over the folder she's carrying. Bringer flips through it skeptically a moment later.
What? The Hoshimis have a family secret like this? How come I've never heard of it? Was this intel reliable?
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain this information. It's credible enough.
White Noise. Is that someone we've encountered before? That name doesn't really ring a bell. Maybe I'm just not remembering.
White Noise? That loser who lost to Phaethon during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than Nullface.
I remember Nullface. Oh wait, no, I think I remember them now. Or was that another thing? Because I remember Nullface, and I remember the guy that was in Soldier 11's side story. I think I might remember this guy White Noise, but I don't know. I really... It's been too long.
The real deal is on the job this time, not some overconfident underling. Besides, I have a plan to verify the intel's authenticity. And this plan requires assistance from you, our honest and noble commander.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned speech.
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words, soon to be Commander Bringer.
So is he just after more power for her to help him become the commander somehow? Using Vision Corporation resources, maybe? I don't know. Because if he just, you know, if he's just like a good, straight up, like, stand-up guy, I'm sure people would vote in favor of him, you know? Versus doing some, like, shady crap behind the back. Bringer closes the file and gets up to leave, watching his figure gradually fade into the distance. Sarah suddenly voices a question.
That leader of yours, the hero who led you to New Eridu when you were a kid, what happened to him?
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted and was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been protecting.
I mean, not to draw parallels, but Bringer, you're getting a little corrupted about yourself. Short while later, somewhere in the outer ring. Alright, we got the whole Cunning Hair's crew right here. Yo! It's actually Perlman. He's so small. Like, he was always a small guy in the forms we've seen him in, like, the little comic strips. But I didn't know he was this small. Look, like if Nekomata is taller than you, then dang, man. Boy needs to drink some milk. Alright, let's talk to Nicole. Finally, we made it here safely. Nice driving, Proxy. Of course, compared to me, the speed was a little lacking. Get your license first, Nicole. Stop breaking the law. Hold on, don't get me wrong. I'm not some fool who only knows how to slam the gas pedal. I drive fast because I've got the skill and the guts. If you have the skills, then, you know, go to the DMV and pass the road test. We'll see if you really got the skills then. I don't have a driver's license because I don't have time for the exam. Plus, getting a license would mean paying off all those overdue fines, and I don't want to lose money. Yeah, understandable. Of course, Nicole. Nicole would have a bunch of overdue fines. Let's not talk about that for now. Proxy, do you want to hear what Perlman has to say? This guy's words don't add up. It's suspicious. Maybe you can tell if he's lying or not. So now that we actually know for sure that Bringer is working with the Vision Corporation up to something sus, that kind of gives Perlman a little more credibility. Let me give it a try. Great, I'm relieved to hear that from you. Now, even if that guy tries to lie, he won't be able to fool us.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating all the company's major plans, including the old metro construction project.
Sounds about right, but Perlman, you've been up to some evil crap yourself, so, you know, you're not totally innocent in all of this.
And the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
That was the worst part of it all, huh? Do you have any proof? Good point,
Do you have any
Wise.
concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do. I really do. I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO in name only, but I'm still the CEO. I have to sign a lot of documents. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with Bringer, or the account numbers showing their transactions.
That's actually really good. I mean, if he's telling the truth here, then Perlman, you know, he's actually helping us out a little bit here.
Really? With proof like that, we can definitely make a case.
But I feel like getting that proof is going to be a little more difficult. Billabong Industries.
Right. The project went to Kaleda's Bellabog Industries after the scandal.
Well, since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence I hid.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being CEO wasn't entirely just a title. Bell, I'll contact Kaleda now.
That's awesome. It's been a while since we talked to Bellabog Industry and Kaleda as well, so let's see what they've been up to.
Nicole, sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next? Take him to public security, Mia? But the bad guys are there.
Chubby Potato is great, and I really like Nekomata's voice. Nekomata is one of my favorite characters in this game. Her design is so good, and I think I want to pull her for my like guaranteed pull when I do get to that point. Because you know, after like 160, I think you get a guaranteed selection thing. So I think I'll select Nakamata if I don't have her by then. In terms of like the meta gameplay, she's not that powerful, but she's just really cool, and I really want to have her on my roster. Even if a character is like top meta, like if I don't like them, chances are I'm not gonna pull them. Right? Bernice, she's awesome. Yanagi, she's awesome, and Miyabi, she's awesome too. So you know, I had to pull those three. They're great, and not only are they great, they're also very meta, so I guess I win either way.
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to the bad guys.
And the other thing I'm like, you know, like propping up this game too much, but again, I'm gonna see the same thing about that I said about freaking Nakamata about Ambi. Ambi, freaking great character, personality, voice, and design as well. Something about just the green, black, and her white grayish hair just matches really well.
Don't worry, unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Hares in both name and skill. I've already got a plan.
Okay, let's hear it.
Ever played jungle chess? Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger, and mouse eats elephant.
I don't know if I've ever heard about that. But I'm sure it's a real thing. Unless you just made that up.
My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we'll need an elephant.
An elephant?
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public security. The Defense Force, White Star Institute, and... Wait, do you mean...
Interesting that the military has equal influence as the police force. I'm not 100% sure what the White Star Institute is. I'm pretty sure this name came up multiple times at this point, but I'm still not 100%. I'm not sure if they explained it or not. And do you mean, right, there's only one last organization that could be, which is Section 6?
Mm-hmm, exactly. I'm bringing in the youngest and biggest elephant in New Eridu. Right on time. Thank you for riding our special leaps and bounds shuttle. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, it's Piper.
Wow, is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning, the earth is wobbling, and even the air smells dizzy.
The only thing I know, like I was anticipating this, because the only thing I know about Chapter 4 is it brings together like all of the factions pretty much. And it's awesome. And you know, we can see all these characters finally interact with each other and stuff. It's really cool to see.
You're discarded,
Yanagi.
Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Yanagi, can I hold your hand too?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Piper's driving was too much for him, I guess.
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hares.
It's also cool that I have these characters, and I'm specifically talking about Miyabi and Yanagi here, and I've been using them, so I feel like I've gotten to know them a lot more than I would otherwise if I didn't have them on my roster. Alright, let's discuss Section 6 with Nicole. What do you think? Are you impressed by my connections, Proxy? I, Nicole from the Cunning Hares, am quite a notable figure in New Eridu. Even HSOS 6 are old friends of mine. If you're willing to give me a 20% discount on the overdue commission fees, I can introduce you to some more useful connections. How did you find them? You know Section 6, Nicole? How did you find them? I'm more impressed that Nicole could get in touch with Section 6 through private channels. How did you pull that off? Have you been holding out on me? I told you I have powerful friends. In our line of work, connections are everything. As for how I know that battle-crazed fox, that's a story from way back. When she first joined Han, she went on a mission and got duped big time. Even lost her precious family katana. For real? Did he help her see through that scam? I was the one who scammed her katana. Nicole, you freaking... the biggest scammer I knew her, dude. Why are you looking at me like that? That was my first gig on the street. I had no idea who she was, and she was so naive. Anyways, I give the katana back to her in the end, and through that, we got to know each other. Interesting, so they do go way back. Even though it might not be a good start of a friendship. Is bringing in Section 6 really a good idea? Don't worry, Proxy. That battle-crazed fox is a reasonable person. She won't give innocent people any trouble. As long as we tell her the whole story, she should agree to work with us against Springer. Proxy, let's go talk to that battle-crazed fox about Perlman. The battle-crazed fox. Great, this time we'll definitely get this done. Section 6 demands to interrogate Perlman alone. The 4 executive officers corner him, forming a makeshift interrogation room in the open field. After some time, dang, what are they gonna do to him?
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor. What kind of questions are they asking him?
Oh, they're pulling out all the CIA freaking interrogation techniques. They're about to waterboard him next.
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone, these officers are very talented.
Ooh, a little hint right there. Ambi knows a little bit about the Defense Force, huh? A little tie-in with because you know she looks kind of like Soldier 11, and not only that, her personality and demeanor is really like stern and disciplined, like someone in the Defense Force would be. So, but we don't really know the lore. But that little drop right there, I caught that.
Ooh, you're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and Bringer's behind it.
You were accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect. There's a big difference.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
Oh, the two pink-haired girls are arguing with each other.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the Vision case.
Yeah, I think I would be putting my money on Yanagi. From her side story and what we know about her so far in the game, she is very, very well organized, and she's really freaking skilled, right? She's an intel officer. She's super smart, and you know, I would always trust Yanagi's appraisal of a situation, pretty much. Oh, she did the glasses thing.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Oh, I was joking, but the pink-haired girls are really battling each other this time.
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Ooh, the passive aggressiveness is hard.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student back in school.
And she probably was, if I were to guess.
Stop.
Oh.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apologies.
I'm asking you to not move any further.
Ooh, that BGM change.
12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. I don't like it.
Ooh, of course Anby would notice something like that.
If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
The professional. Anby's calm yet firm voice instantly shifts the atmosphere, leaving the quarreling crowd in an uneasy silence.
Oh my. Very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
Ooh, Billy's ready to light him up.
I'll take my hand off my holster.
When Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
Guys, come on. We're friends here. We don't need to be aggressive with each other.
What? Andy, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be taking this one too.
The youngest Void Hunter in New Eridu glances over, her sharp gaze landing right in the middle of the crowd. Me?
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent investigation team lead. Or should I call you proxy?
Ooh. It's okay. Yanagi can take me in. I don't mind.
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Ooh. They caught on that I'm a proxy, but they haven't caught on that I'm Phaethon.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a proxy was linked to the Bellabog Industries construction incident.
Things are getting interesting.
Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
Yanagi figuring things out.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us cutting hairs. Really, nothing to do with the vision case.
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
There's some tension here, guys. I thought I thought the proxy might have been able to calm everyone down, but no, I guess I'm getting freaking taken in.
This is a crucial time for New Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
Ooh, Nicole out here giving her best acting.
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one version. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of hand.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil.
Ooh, she said the thing.
We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. And your evasive attitude only makes my convictions stronger.
Dang, man. I thought everyone was gonna get together and have a good time. And eradicate all evil. That's one of her voice lines when she uses her ultimate ability.
If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
She's about to, yeah, if you don't, Miyabi might use her ultimate right now, you gotta be careful. The Void Hunter's gaze almost carries a palatable menace to it, making our pink-haired girl, who's consistently undaunted and never afraid, grow unusually flustered. After a brief flickering of her eyes, she grits her teeth and stands in the path of this fox tyrant.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake.
Ooh.
We actually don't need your help. If I say that, will you leave? I'll comp all your travel costs.
Dang, Nicole's standing up. Standing up to freaking Miyabi, look at her.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
Ah, of course. Nicole would be able to do something like this because of their history.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie.
And they're both doing like the cross arms pose, but just opposite to each other. It's pretty cute, even though they're arguing.
Proxy, I'm sorry. You might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you can.
Bang! A sharp gunshot echoes from not far away, like the crackling of a dry firework on a summer's night. Immediately after, Gunfire erupts like a relentless downpour, and sharp bursts of dust and smoke scatter across the open clearing. A flash of blade, swift as lightning, shatters a bullet hurling towards Perlman, sending up a spray of sparks in an eerie glow. Dang, man, they're actually just straight up fighting? Unless that's like assassins, not from our group, that came to take us out. Because I don't think... Okay, wait, before we do that, I mention anything about that, this is like a full bullet, like with the casing and the bullet itself. Like this is a full round. When you shoot the casing, you get 90% more bullet. No, but actually though, these are like rifle rounds. These are not pistol rounds. So I don't think that's Billy shooting these guys up.
Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire. They're surrounding us from 3 directions.
Ooh, okay, so well, you know what? This is a good time. A common enemy brings the friends together, right?
Nicole, did you set this up? Are you really colluding with the criminals?
And also, not to mention, look at Miyabi here. Look how cool her pose is.
Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed ambush you're doing? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Piper barrels in with steel tusk just in time to shield everyone. Good job, Piper.
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait, you're not getting away.
Miyabi really wants to take me in as well. A barrage of bullets disrupts the confrontation. The cunning hares seize the chance and hop into the truck, leaving Section 6 behind as they charge through the gunfire. Oh, so we're leaving them behind. I don't know if this will help our case too much, if we just like dip like that. This might harm our relationship. You know, if I was wise, I would have like, you know, maybe worked something out with them and try to like fend off the attackers together rather than just like abandoning them totally like that. Ooh, we get a cool animation scene. Awesome. Let's check this out.
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels. Let's go!
Ooh, these guys look like some...
Focus on the road. I'll deal with them.
Whoa, dude, you're trying way too hard.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Keep it steady! You're sticking close off!
Yo, what the cat doing? Nekomata's animations are always the best. And Ambi was Zero from Borderlands for a second, hopping on the top of that truck. It's okay, Piper's good at driving.
I've got you now.
I don't think you guys can outram Piper. Look at the massive size of her truck. She's about to push you guys all off the road. Yo! She's taunting the driver.
Eat my dust.
Skills to pay the bills.
Piper, up ahead.
This is so cool. Holy crap.
Take this.
Ooh. No, still tusk. The animation never fails to impress me. Holy crap.
What happened?
Oh, Miyabi's here. Executes me on the spot for running away. Sometime after the truck was attacked and lost control, in an unknown outer ring hollow, as Wise works on adjusting the communications device, Oshimi Miyabi stands guard to the side, calm and quiet. So she fended off those attackers pretty well, or she escaped some other way. But somehow she ended up in the hollow with us?
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Try adjusting your smart ocular implants. Try contacting your friends. Let's try contacting our friends. Because I'm not sure what smart ocular implants are.
Hello? Is anyone there? Nicole? Belle? Ferry? Can you hear me? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants. Now that the main functions are down and communications are cut off, we're isolated. This isn't good.
I see.
Check in with Miyabi. Try starting conversation with Miyabi. Okay, Miyabi is not desperately trying to murder me yet, so I think we're still cool, right? Let's talk to her.
Miss Hoshimi, how are things on your end? Any luck reaching your team?
Ah, so she's separated from her team as well, and I'm separated from my team, so this is some good quality bonding time, okay? We can be best friends.
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attackers outside the hollow.
I would be concerned for them, but since Yanagi's there, she probably freaking used her ultimate ability and freaking made all of those guys perish, so it's fine.
I see. Miss Hoshimi, could you please let go of my hand? I kinda want to wipe my sweat off.
We're holding hands. Nah, she's gotta keep you in freaking in check, why, so you don't run away.
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your vehicle.
But hey, Wise, you can't wipe off your sweat, but you know, at least you're holding hands with Miyabi for a while.
It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi family doesn't make the same mistake thrice.
I promise I won't run off, okay?
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to. Wandering the hollow without a carrot will just get us even more lost.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue. My teammates will come looking for me. We just need to hold out until then.
Okay, Wise will come up with something. This is his specialty. But how much of his skill does he want to reveal in front of Miyabi? That's the thing. The young Void Hunter stares at the katana in her hands, lost in her own thoughts. And it's really cool because she's the only character with that Void Hunter title so far in the game. So she's very unique in a lot of ways. She has her own element. So I feel bad for the people who couldn't pull her. But best of luck to you guys, man. If you still want to pull her, I hope you get her. Suggest working together, suggest a new plan. Let's work together.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Hoshimi?
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? Is that what you're asking?
That's not what I said for you to do. For you to say. Why? It's like Fallout. It's like Fallout 4. when you pick an option, but the character doesn't say the option that you pick, and they say something like kind of similar, but not entirely it. I mean, I feel like I have way more choice in this game though than Genshin or Honkai, so it's an improvement.
No, I don't think this is the right move, but there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called Maintain Composure Despite the Emotional Turmoil Inside.
Ah, classic, standard procedure, right?
Ah, I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, may I suggest another option?
Is Miyabi blushing? Or is her face always a little thing like that?
How about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. However, I lack the ability to handle unexpected danger.
Oh, time to team up, time to team up!
You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now, and get out of here together. What do you say?
Walter and Jesse moment. You know the business, and I know the chemistry. Let's work together.
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken? How will you navigate us?
Explain what a proxy can do.
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the hollow and just consider its tendency to make people lost, it's really nothing but a maze.
Wise is teaching us too. Let's go.
Finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Ah, Wise, you're good, very good at math, it seems. Big brain Wise is about to do mental math. He's about to do like mental calculus to get through the maze.
Enough basic data? You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows, and is used to make carrots.
I know they probably explained a lot of this stuff at some point, but for me, I always thought it was like very vague, and I was never really sure what this was or what that was, but why is it actually giving me a pretty good breakdown right now? For the longest time, I didn't know what a freaking carrot was.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so, or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, a carrot or high-spec computer can calculate it for them.
Yeah, why kids these days, they don't understand. You know, back in Wise's day, you know, he freaking calculated everything in his head. No need for no carrots or computers. He is the computer.
Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile, I'll handle the rest.
The fox siren ponders for a short moment before nodding her head serenely.
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce and work together.
How about a permanent truce, Miyabi?
A wise decision. So, could you please let go of my head now? I really need to wipe that sweat off.
You intended that pun 100% Wise, okay? 100%. You can't tell me otherwise.
The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit.
Wait, I get to play. I get to play as Wise.
So uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just
Wait,
go
so
ahead.
I thought okay, so I thought the game was gonna transition and make me play as Miyabi and do the fighting, but no, I guess I'm literally playing as Wise and she just follows me around to fight. Are you all right? I'm okay, just a little uncomfortable after entering the hollow. Let's look around for hollow observation data piles, Miss Hoshimi. I can read the data inside and find a way out of here.
There's a hollow observation data pile.
She's following me. Too bad I can't open my camera because I would take a picture with us right now. Alright, let's go. The data pile here is still intact. One moment, I'll try to read it and create a makeshift carrot. When the bamboo moves to the left, you can simultaneously control the target on the right. Try to bring the target to the designated location. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, okay. It's one of these puzzles. One thing I'm not good at, guys, is puzzles. Oh, I see how it is. There we go. My brain functions after all. It'll take some time. By the way, your katana has been trembling and making strange noises. Is everything okay? You got a demon in there. It's nothing. No need to worry. Just focus on reading the data proxy. I'll protect you. I'm thinking, should I like actually voice the characters? Because there's no way I can do a freaking Hoshimi Miyabi voice. But maybe I should try to like pitch my voice a little higher. Got it. I'll get started. I'll leave the rest to you, Mr. Hoshimi.
Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow.
Let's go.
This isn't enough to calculate an escape route.
Ooh, huge freaking lift shaft.
More data. But something just doesn't feel right.
Pose for the fans.
The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
With the ears, she's almost as tall as Wise. And that's an interesting question, because when Miyabi goes and measures her height, does she fold her ears down, or does she use them to cheat to gain extra inches? Alright, let's go. Ooh, time for you to do the fighting. I want Wise to have some like basic fighting animations where he just flails around a little bit, but I know that's not something they're gonna do. Maybe for April Fools. Alright, I already know how to use Miyabi. I literally have her on my team. Oh, now we get to go. Let's go. Don't worry, I'm an expert Miyabi user already. She's so freaking powerful, holy crap. At this part of the game, they want to make her seem strong, so try to sell her on the banner, but it's not even a lie. She really is that powerful. The hollow observation data pile here controls the etheric extraction tower. I'll try to hack it, but the stored ether might overflow from the tower, drawing in ethereals. No problem, I'll take care of them. Okay, I'll leave the ethereals to you, Miss Hoshimi. I'll focus on accessing the tower's controls. Are you sure your katana is okay? If you need, I can take a look at its electrical components. Don't worry, this is normal. Just focus on reading the data proxy. Is it normal, Miyabi? Oh, here they come.
collecting the
Oh, are
data
these some new variants? I don't think I've seen those types before.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
So yeah, you guys see how under her picture on the top left-hand corner, there's like little orbs, little blue orbs. When she stacks those orbs up, she can pretty much use those and exchange those for an increasingly powerful attack. So, for example, see now I have all 6 orbs. I can hold down the attack button, and she does this freaking crazy attack that does like at max upgraded. It does like 4,000 something percent extra damage. It's really freaking powerful. And not only that, she's invincible throughout that entire attack animation as well. And if you don't have 6, you can do like a smaller version. Like that. That's like a, when you use 2 orbs, it does like a 3, it fans out in 3s. But generally it's more worth it to save up to have 6 orbs to trade it for the big attack. Ooh.
Amazing.
Very cool. That
How's
bullet
it
she
looking?
deflected, it's still
I've
on
already
there.
got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is...
Oh,
what's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free. What?
I didn't know she had a whole freaking demon in her sword.
Miss Soshimi! Miss Soshimi! What should I do?
Put the sheath on?
Scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady!
Slices my hand off.
Almost there!
See, look at this teamwork. We can be best friends now.
Is it sealed?
Dang, she has a whole like corrupted demon inside her sword. I had no idea about any of that. Soon after, at an unidentified location within the Outer Ring region. Try talking to her.
Miss Soshimi, how are you doing?
This is the 3rd time you've asked me that. Why?
What? Can I not be concerned about your health, Miyabi?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have been good for you, right?
Yeah, that must have been pretty bad for your health, mentally and physically, Miyabi. You know, I'm here. We can talk about it if you want.
I'm fine. No need to worry.
You know, you said that before your demon sword came out, so I'm starting to doubt that response now.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curls.
She really has a response for everything, huh?
You don't need to worry about me. I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Look, there's sparks coming off your katana.
Miss Hoshimi, there are sparks coming from your katana.
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look very unfazed.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it.
That's not funny. And my response was normal.
Alright, Miss Hoshimi, there's foxfire on you.
Is he gonna fall for it again? Oh my gosh, so freaking cute.
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds. That's what I call being phased.
That change in soundtrack too.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
Not mocking. Let's be friends.
I just wanted to help you. I didn't mean anything else.
He took he took damage from that. Those words hurt. Be nice, Miyabi.
The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did. Miss Hoshimi, doesn't that mean something seriously wrong?
The fox diver's glitter softens, giving it away to confusion and a hint of unease.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without any protection. Why?
Of course Wise has to rush in. Always gotta help a friend in need.
You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind and not worry about getting arrested.
Nah, we know. We know the real reason. Look at him. If he left so soon, Meowby won't be able to hold his hand anymore, right? I'm your proxy. We're partners now. I'm your proxy.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you out. And that's what I'll do.
Meowby falls silent again, seemingly lost in thought. Then she raises her katana before your eyes. Oh, she's gonna slaughter me for this.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom, wielded by generations to eradicate evil.
She said the thing.
It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external influence. My father might have the answer, but I can't reach him until we're out of the Hollow.
Oh, we get to meet Miyabi's dad? That's interesting.
Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. Reaching him won't be easy.
Ah. He's chilling with the big leagues, chilling with the mayor? Can I take a look at that katana?
Can I please take a look at the katana?
Apart from being a proxy, you're also a bladesmith?
Yes, Wise is a man of many talents.
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a closer look. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent. Perhaps there's a clue on the scabbard.
Ocular implants. So they do have, like, tech, I guess. I don't know, does he have a chip in his eye or something like that? It's kind of like... Well, every time I think about ocular implants, I think about, like, Reese from Borderlands. And how he can, like, he has that echo eye. I think it's something like that, right?
If it's just the scabbard, I guess you can touch it.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar.
Oh, here she is again.
Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data.
Oh, nice. We can get this.
Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go.
I'm hoping this segment concludes soon because, you know, I've been recording for a while now, and I'm not even sure if I have the space to be able to record such a long video.
Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off. Strange. The defense mechanism is still running.
Oh, okay. Puzzle time. I'm a genius at puzzles. I'm just kidding. That one wasn't too bad.
Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Ooh, whoa. Her sprint is so cool. I don't think I've ever used her dash. Funny enough, she teleports.
Be careful, Miss Oshimi.
Her attack animation is so awesome. Oh, he has a theory. He has a theory. A game theory.
Solving algorithm. We might
Is this the device we're looking for?
To optimize it. All right.
Huh.
Sub-control unit A is dealt with. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first. Got one more to go.
Ooh, nice.
Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Can't she? Miyabi can teleport. I saw her
You
teleport.
said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
Oh, I heard that.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Once we
They're gonna
find
be
it,
great friends
Not
after
a
this.
problem with me here. I trust you.
All right, let's go.
Foxy.
Aww.
The last hollow observation data pile.
The Frostburn. Look at
I'll
it.
use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. Great. It's open. Don't
Just
worry.
absolutely murdered those
I'll do
people.
my best. I didn't expect an alarm.
Okay. I'll leave it to you. So, let's hurry. Take my blade.
And watch out for enemy attacks.
Wait, whoa, what? Why is it gonna be using the katana to fight the enemies? Hold on just a moment, Miss Hoshimi. I'll recalibrate the Scatterbird's data module. How confident are you about fixing it, Proxy? Don't worry, Miss Hoshimi. I've simulated this several times on the way here. I've got... Did he just simulate it in his brain? Please, just let me try. And by simulating in his brain, Wise just meant he was solving silly puzzles. There we go. Got it. Congrats! I like how the congrats was in like the resolution of the congrats was much lower than everything else.
Take the blade.
No, let Wise take the blade. He can fight.
Leave the enemies to me.
You go hide. Alright, let's go. Ultimate move.
My blade is already sheathed.
So cool. And she like teleports around too when she fights. I mean, with some of her moves, not as much as Yaniki does, but it's really nice because it's like an auto dodge without even having to dodge. Yanagi is wild, man. She just jumps all over the place, and sometimes you don't even have to dodge.
My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy.
Where's he been hiding?
Proxy?
Oh no, why has he been kidnapped? Oh. Proxy, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm just feeling a bit dizzy. Overwhelmed by intense dizziness, the surroundings become blurred before your eyes, and you gradually lose consciousness and fall to the ground. There we go, that's the end of this first part. Mission complete. A short while later, outside the hollow somewhere in the wilderness of the Outer Ring, the numbness from the original corruption gradually subsides, and your senses are slowly coming back.
You're awake? You're awake! Manager's awake!
You're finally awake. I'm so tired. Ambi, Star Student, are you guys okay?
Oh, so they're all together.
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside the suitcase. Can you grab one for me?
Wise, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Is anywhere else hurting?
Aw, they're all so cute. And it's very wholesome. Everyone's back together again. Are we out of the hollow?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts, and it feels like my face and mouth are burning. Is this real? Am I out of the hollow?
Interesting. Why would Wise be feeling dizzy with a headache and burning sensation in his mouth? But did analyzing the data in his brain like cause side effects or something like that? Or maybe it was something to do with that cursed blade?
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out.
The real world.
If you stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Nicole's a subscriber to the real world.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow.
Oh, how nice of her.
Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy.
That's why.
Triggering
That's
partial
why.
corruption. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency resuscitation.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't even think about that, but that's very obvious of being the primary cause of, his problems, just hollow corruption.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You'd better see a doctor for a more thorough anti-corruption treatment after this.
Have you made up with Section 6, Nicole?
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole? And where's Miss Hoshimi? Is she okay?
I like how the game gave me a choice of the two things to say, but Wise says both anyways. I mean, I shouldn't say I like that, because I don't. But, the illusion of choice. Right at that moment, a cool, familiar voice spoke up from behind. Is it Miyabi?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I mean it this time.
So you didn't mean it before.
As expected of the chief, busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption and showing no symptoms herself.
Very cool. Very cool, Miyabi.
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Oh, we captured some of them alive?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Did I skip an episode or something? Yeah, you were out cold, man.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
And I really like this cool detail on Haramusa's glove. He has the glove covering his index finger and his middle finger. And those are the two fingers used to draw a bow back. And he doesn't have, like, and I think that's a really awesome detail.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the cunning hares.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with her, and that you were in danger.
We should have just stuck together and just fought the mercenaries together from the very start.
We hurried over here and found you lying on the ground, and Miyabi...
You can skip that part.
What? Was she holding my hand?
What? Are you embarrassed? That's not very like you, Fox.
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency medical care.
Oh, dang! Wise is living it up.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over and saved you. This Fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete. And she'd cooperate with you as an ally until then. You know the rest.
What was about the captives you just mentioned?
Hold on. What was that about the captives you just mentioned?
We needed to pry some answers from the captives because...
Maybe I shouldn't voice those lines because 9 times out of 10, Wise just says the same thing that I do. I mean, sometimes he says something different, but...
Perlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the hollow, and Perlman was captured by the mercenaries that attacked us.
You guys got him back, right? Oh, dang, he escaped. But he did give us some very good info before we got away. Also, this is a really scenic picture. Perlman's gone missing. We need to find out where he is. Proxy, it's dangerous around here. And you've been corrupted by Aether. Why don't you go back to 6th Grade to recover? As for gathering intelligence, just leave that to the battle-crazed Fox. If we give it a little more time, the captive will definitely crack. Folks, time's a ticking. Boss just notified me that big old pack of mercs is heading our way. Huh? Are they chasing us that quickly? Don't worry, Nicole. Boss says the Sons of Caledon. I'll never let those guys run wild in the Outer Ring. No matter how many people come, we'll pack them up and send them on their way. Nicole, I was wondering if we could... You want to help out Caesar and the others, right? No need to be so shy. Sob. Nicole, you really understand me. Don't worry. I swear on the name of the Starlight Knights, I won't let you down. Good, then let's split up and take action. The Sons of Caledon will take on the mercenaries coming after us, while Ambi, Nekomata, and I will distract nearby enemies to cover the Proxy's drive back to the city. Proxy, you don't need to worry about us. Once we wrap things up here, we'll get in touch with you. While I can't do voice acting, I try to add a little intonation. That's the first part of Chapter 4 completed right there. That was pretty cool, especially that awesome like chase animation. Holy crap, that was so cool. I have to rewatch that over again a few times because I thought it was really freaking good. And we'll pretty much end it here. Let's switch to, for the spirit of the run, let's switch to Miyabi. Oh, look at her. We can have her pose in front of the noodle shop. Alright guys, thank you all for being here. I'll see you next time.